myself off to the side. Anyway, what the heck? Where am I? What was I doing? Huh? What's going on? Who's there? Yeah. Hello and what is up, everybody? Clifford Biggs here once again, playing some more Satisfactory. Alright, so last we left off, I did do some things behind the scenes. Mainly, if I look here, boom, look at all that power I'm generating. So yeah, I went ahead, optimized some stuff. I still need a large amount of like, I still need to optimize further, but yeah, whatever. But yeah. So anyway, last time I went ahead, set up a, was that last time I set up the power base? I also think I fixed some stuff with the aluminum. But in between streams, I went ahead and fixed some stuff at Ore Island, because apparently those things were struggling with the materials and what's it. But that should be good and sorted now. I went ahead and added more machines, so I think oh, right, I made this damn machine to make concrete, which is doing, and then I forgot to hook it up to this machine over here. The problem was this machine was just never having enough concrete. Alright. Alright, that should be fixed, and I should never have to worry about in case steel beams again. Anyhow, wait us. It's time to focus on nuclear pasta. Because as you can see right now, the assembly machines is good. The only thing is the thermal rockets are a pain in the ass because they're kind of like on again, off again. And that's mainly because of cooling systems. Because I can only make so much. Because while I can go ahead and overclock the machines, that doesn't make more of it, just makes them faster when it gets to materials. This thing's filled with water. Yeah, your problem is right. The damn copper sheet's the issue. I even put a somersault on this so it makes more. It just never seems to be enough. Oh well. I do have, yes, I do have audio. Alright, anyway, enough about that. Enough worrying about that. Today, it is about the nuclear pasta. which I only have one hole left in the machine to use, so we're gonna make that. I'm gonna make that nuclear pasta. So I need to make the particle accelerator, and I also need to make this the pressurized conversion tube, which requires the so that's easy. I have the radio control units over here. I have the fuse frames coming in. It looks like the radio control units are being used to the maximum. So I'm going to have to take those. I don't think you use fuse frames. You're the one that uses fuse frames. It is. Problem is, I don't know what line that's coming in from. Oh, that was really convenient. So this one right here. Since that's right there, I can just build this over here. Man, I travel quite far away from the base. Alright. Alright. This rock is easy to clear like that, but oh well, enough I can do about the rock. Alright. Now then, how big is the particle accelerator if I look in production? Oh, it's a decent size. Okay, inputs from the other side. So if I have everything faced this way, I should be able to do it. Alright. Always pressing the wrong buttons. Alright, this is let's do furthest. Hello, Barry. Welcome to stream. Hello, Kelly. Welcome to stream. Ah, new peeps. Hello and welcome to stream. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. How are you doing today? Same as any other day. Just getting started on this nuclear pasta. As I'm beginning the road to, I guess, would be closely in. Because I'm reaching the last thing I need for phase 4 before I get into phase 5. What are you playing? So this is, hello, Mr. Lover Orange Juice. This is Satisfactory. An automation game where you're sent to an alien planet with the goal to basically harvest all the resources of this planet and manufacture various things in order to build the space elevator up in the air up there. should have my turbo motors in it. Yes, it does. What's up? Thank you. Alrighty then. I've been enjoying it so far. I'm kind of just liking the not really need like needless grinding and it being something of an like open-ended puzzle game. Why are those onions quite so shiny? Well, I don't know why they're that shiny, but oh well. How are you flying? Oh, so I have advanced quite a bit, and I'm at the point where I have a piece of equipment called a hover pack. Where as long as I'm in range of machines that are receiving electricity, I can fly. That's why you occasionally see like a bolt of light fly towards me every now and then. It's my machines and the power points trying to keep me airborne. Indeed. Crap. I need to go back. I forgot to pick up something. It's not the fastest form of flying, but at least it's something. Oh, that's nowhere near enough. Oh wait, what? I had some already on me. Right, I forgot. Yes and no. So I kind of have all the animals set to passive because they were getting on my nerve when I was exploring and looking for stuff. And the combat in this game is kind of meh. Not to mention they don't really give you anything that's useful. You can like hunt them down if you want, but there's no real point to it, so I just like, screw it. Not dealing with that. Excuse me. Be right back. Okay. Why is this stuff not working? Oh, right. I never boosted these. How long are you gonna be live? Normally for like 2 hours, but sometimes it depends on my mood. I might play longer. One of these things, and control units. I do not have the other parts you need. Well, that line is filled instantly. Oh, that's enough to require lots of power to do this. Okay. Okay, there's the output. Alright, so I have to go from here all the way back to over there. Oh boy. I'm making some long railroad here. Of course, it's 1 per minute. Conversion ratio of U 0.5 per minute. Of course. Of course. Alright, let me get some materials and start building on this railroad. Go back. Yeah. Just use tier 3. It's gonna be slow. What the? Oh, it's activated. Sweet. Can I go to the rings? I can. Hey, it's doing the thing. Is it stable? Oh, it goes through it multiple times. I'm just mesmerized by this. All this theater just to make one of these things. Holy shit. Okay. Holy shit. That was wow. Okay, I was not expecting that by any stretch of the imagination. Alright. Message marked for deletion, message marked for deletion, message marked for deletion, okay. Here it seems to be like a good point. How many people what? Huh? I was talking about the message marked for deletion. Where'd you get people from? I ain't say nothing about people. Let's just go over all this. There we go. Watch your stream. Sorry, how many people watches your stream usually? I don't know. How many people shows up? I really don't pay attention to that statistic, so I can't really tell you. Maxed out. Well, not. So, boom. Not sure what happened that made the copper vein so thick, but I ain't gonna complain. It's finally working. Alright, faster. Come on. Significantly more copper. Oh, it's probably because this machine stopped. Yeah, I've been paying attention. Probably like a whole bunch of machines stop working in the background because they have nowhere to go, and that allows for the copper to just fill up everywhere. That's Jeff. Alright, let me see what's going on with the cooling machines. By the way, can I have mod? No. Absolutely not. Put a few more in there. Those back. There is no, oh, okay, I don't know who you are. Why would I give you modding permission on my stream? Okay, why are you bringing out aluminum casings? Oh, the belt's just slow. Why is the belt slow? I don't know exactly. All right. That should fill up the aluminum casings a bit faster. It looks like all that time there has been like 2 nuclear spaghetti. There's 7 tickets. Bastard. What is up, Matsu? Welcome to stream. Getting an interesting lot today. Alright. Let's see if we can buy some parts, get this going a bit faster. Sure. Shoot those. Shoot those. Get those, and there we go.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus fix-it stock value.
Yeah, why are you so mean to me? Why are you idling? There should be no idling. You're full, you're waiting for something. Okay, why are you waiting for rubber? Of course. Gosh, darn it. there. Alright, that should sort itself out eventually. Here, you can have all that. You can have these. Oh, right, the rubber wasn't going. That's why there's some modular engines. What is that stuff? I disassembled something. Hold on. OMG. Okay. Is there something going on today I should know about, or are people just being... Well, that didn't really do much good. Where's my drone at? Is that the aluminum deck? There we go. That should clear all that. Eventually. What is going on here? Like a thick line of copper wires for everywhere except there. Right, there's only one source for that on the copper wires right here. Just snap the back, crack the spine. Alright, so I do believe I have everything automated. Barring any funny business, it should all just work now. Like, you're good now, right? Yeah, you got your rubber, so you're good. The rubber is backed up on all lines. faster. Where else is the rubber going? Alright, Pat moves faster. Making the turbo motors. This just needs more modular engines. Making modular engines. Modular engines are made over here. This needs regular motors. Why is regular motors not coming in? What's your issues? Ah, motors are the issues. Because this is not getting enough wires. I guess it makes sense. It only has like one dedicated line going in. And that's a splitter right there. So if I just put a merger right here. That backlog should eventually clear. And that should produce significantly more motors, and that should take care of that. Some of these slow ass lines. It was okay when I was just starting out the factory, but now they're just literally a bottleneck. Part. All right. That is a splitter. There we go. That should get significantly more flowing through the system. Alright, looks like that helped with the bottlenecks. Over here, why are you idling? Just have nowhere to send the stuff for once. Oh, that works. Alright, you should no longer be complaining about that. That should be good. Now your problem is rotors are taking forever. And they're taking forever due to outdated equipment. Yeah, that should burn to them much faster. Okay, what is up, the one and only? How you doing? Welcome to stream. If you're wondering what you missed, the only thing you missed was the unceremoniously placed down of the particle accelerator. As you can see in the top right of my screen there, I have nuclear pots that are already going into the machine here. Oh my gosh. My entire base is nuclear pasta at this point here. This ramen is crazy. Even after all my attempts to like comb the ramen, it was unsuccessful. Like, it sprawls everywhere. Did you enjoy watching the particle accelerator? I will admit it's absolutely mesmerizing. Oh, very much so. The fact that there's a backlog of materials is crazy. There. Let's at least get one of these per minute. Does that increase the power usage? Because it's still saying 1.5. But yeah. I am going to my coffee powder like crazy though. I feel like you should get like zippy zap when this thing's going. If I you can just, you know, fly or float through there, shouldn't be allowed. Hey, have you bumped into the middle of the alien power regulator yet? I've already done that. I even put like a high speed way to like, you know, go even faster. But unfortunately, there is like limitation. Holy shit, why are there so many batteries here? Alright, they get dropped off there to go there, so this drone base has batteries as well. But yeah, unfortunately, I already know about this effect where it's just like, you go on, you tap, and it's just like, boop. And it's a wee bit disappointing. If he sent you more further back, that would be way cooler, but the fact that it's like such a small distance. I also found out that I accidentally disconnected this whole entire area from the power grid at one point. I was missing a whole gigawatt of power. I'm not even sure how I disconnected this area. But yeah, I just like was over here one day. I was like looking at this, and it was for some reason it was just saying like 1 gigawatt. And I was like, huh? And it turned out like I somehow severed this area away from the main grid somehow. So I did the thing I was warned to be careful of, and that is accidentally cut off my power grids. Why are you saying 1 hour to full? There's so much excess power in this place. If anything, you should be filling up instantly. Crazy thing is, if I make more nuclear pasta than I make anything else, because the magnetic field thing is done. My main issue is the damn rockets over here. Oh yeah, I manually put those in just to get those things going. Why is it sucking with modular engines? What's going on with modular engines? What's the problem? What's your issue? Your adaptive control units. Where the hell is modular engines? Your problem is motors. Alright, let me go go ahead and upgrade the motor line. And of course I'm out of encased steel beams. Why am I out? There should be no reason why you are not making encased steel beams. That probably helps if, you know, overclock does not at you a bit. 100% helps. But yeah, I also went ahead and did some more optimization, added like more machines to do things like the concrete over here. Added more of those, upgraded some of the lines in between streams. Alright. I have something to show. So remember how I did like a lot of math on the last stream? Just past the foggy horizons. Ha ha! So I went ahead, looked at how much of these generators I could put down for how much I'm making. And yes. So I put down the maximum I can over here, which I think is like 24 of these machines. Oh right, I was gonna overclock these. That's why I have some issues. And I already did the math. I can have all these machines running with the maximum amount of power cells. And be absolutely fine. I'll have a little bit over as well. Okay, I have to get a bit more power cells. But yeah, look at this place. Producing literally over like 21 megawatts of power. 21 gigawatts of power, sorry. Thing is, it's absolutely fine to do so. Because these machines, they're still going strong. I literally have to downclock them because I realized, what was it? It was the turbo fuel, that was the issue. Like I realized even with these three machines going full bar, your contacted call. Wait, what the fuck? I don't know, you use contacted call. I was like, what? But yeah, I realized even with these machines, it wasn't enough for these machines to go full burr, and it was burning through the turbo fuel faster than it was draining it. What that pro there does. Also, I'm somehow still not using all the fuel I'm creating, because as you can see, some of my towers are yellow, meaning they're idling. None of them have any power shards in them. Which means I haven't even optimized this place. I can go even further with this. Which is insane. Because I can literally go ahead and check this, and I know it's going to be full of fuel. Yep. I mean, look at this. This machine's over here idling because it doesn't have any place to send in nitrous acid. Insane. But yeah, so I went ahead and optimized that. Fixed a minor issue over at the aluminum production plant. And we all good there. Now I was thinking while I'm over here just, waiting, why not add more power to the grid? Do I need more power? Absolutely not. I am absolutely good. But why the fuck not, Why are you idling? Oh, it's rotors that are issues. Yeah, it doesn't give you a shit ton of rotors so you can get going. Alright. Ready control units have machine frames, rubber, aluminum casings. You get that all from over here. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, the one and only, what happens when you get to tier 5? Stuff gets even more complex. Oh boy. I'm wondering. Like, even though I don't need the power setup, look here, I'm playing a waiting game here. I think I have everything moving to the point where it's just going to work. So I might as well get like a nuclear power plant set up as well. Why the hell not? Also, I figured out one issue over here was compacted coal. There was not enough of it. So I had to fix that in the basin. Then there was the issue like there was too much rubber here. So I had to fix that. I also put a radio control tower here so I can see. I'll keep streaming in the background. Simon does. Thank you for lurking. Looks to help out tremendously. Alright. Alright then, so I need... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's it. I'll make a nuclear power drone at the nuclear power plant. I'm building that. A nuclear power drone. see how much oil this is going to produce for me. 360 per minute. Alright, I have like this whole entire portion of the base I'm not doing shit with. Get away with like 2 refineries. Actually, nope, I can't put it there because there's no space for shit there. There we go. Oh! By the way, when I was exploring the world looking for like summer soups and mercer spears, is there any reason why the mercer spears have like really creepy stone structures that looks like spiders slash insects? I'm gonna feel like you're gonna make 40 per minute, so that will make, you need 60. Alien reasons. That's it? Just alien reasons? There is way too much foliage here. Okay, I thought I missed one for a second. Alrighty then, now that I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, you're already full. Well, I can just detonate explosive like that right where my thing's at. Zero backlash, you know. That's one thing to do. Who doesn't just, you know, dedicate a cluster bomb right next to an oil rig? Good day to you, Ram. How are you doing? Welcome to stream. As I currently just decided I want more power. Where's the oil? Why is there no oil? Ah, shit. Does this one pipe have too much lift on it? Really? Okay, that has like no oil in it. I mean, this machine has some oil in it. This one does. Oh, okay. Okay, it's just slow. Man, there I was. Ooh, alright. I take it the spitters just really love oil or something. There's like so many of them here. power to the grid. What are we up to? 2 point something if we change. 22 gigawatts of power. Which, you know, that is a good chunk of power. Okay. There we go. And just to make absolutely sure there is no oil line issues. Not that. I swear I hear like the good old fashioned dun dun dun. Back here that needs to join the fray. Alright, everything is connected. That's 360 cubic meters per minute. Altogether, I only needed 240, so there's a huge buffer. Island. You are struggling to get fuel. I don't have any rotors, so I can't even make pumps. Oh, laser doggo. Laser doggo. I'm gonna call you Slick because you are at an oil facility. Alright, Slick will go ahead and protect this place. So I'm surprised none of the wildlife feed for other wildlife. Like, why aren't the, like, spitters and hatchers and thingamabobs that all wants to kill me? Why aren't they, you know, pissed at things like beans and the the lizard doggos and whatnot? You know what I mean? Why is it just me they have an issue with, but for everything else they're okay? I ain't do shit to them. Doing back at base. Alright, so while I have the rest of the stream, holy shit, how the fuck it's been an hour and a half already? I feel like I haven't done shit. Oh my gosh, time is just flying. But yeah, about this nuclear thing. Like, I'm well aware I don't need the energy. I have like 22 gigawatts of power. Oof. Okay, I need more copper powder. Yeah, fuck. Need more copper veins I haven't tapped yet. Let me see. Organization, you. Where the fuck are my computers? There they are. Computers and crystal oscillators. So I can get them right here. There's iron and cement everywhere. Just a shit ton of iron and cement like everywhere. Well, that wasn't really helpful. Alright, let me work with what I have rather than just make something new. What are those? I think that's iron, right? Yeah, that's iron. I think you're fully upgraded. You're not. But you're completely overwhelmed. So I think it's a... Oh, it's a Mark II miner. There's like no overclocks on it. Alright. Get a constructor here. Another one right here. You're gonna make copper powder. Why I landed there, but okay. Thought I made those on par with each other, but apparently I didn't. Go ahead and get the run cars. You gotta admit, seeing everything works is just like the coolest scene ever. Oh, I scanned a hard drive, right. Super state computers. I mean... I literally don't do shit all with my batteries. My electron rods are just sitting there. And I could have sworn I had this recipe. Well, those are shit rewards. It's really shit rewards. Dimensional Depot. Oh, I don't have sand fluctuators going into a dimensional depot. Look at it. You know what's worrisome? I'm like 27% of the way there with nuclear pasta, even though I literally just started at this stream. However, the fucking thermal rockets that's been going on since forever now Somehow, nowhere near there yet. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'll be right back, folks. I am back. I had to close the windows real quick because there was a disgusting smell coming in from the outside. Alright, and now that's done. Put those away. Set these things. Alright, let me make that copper powder. Okay, what's going on here? Alright. all. That's all. Oh, these machines are struggling for copper. Why are they struggling for copper? Alright, what does it take to make two of these damn things? Not that much. Let me go make them. Right. That. Take care of that. Take care of that. Let me go and sort this out. Also, I went ahead and separated my copper from the catrium. I was having too many issues where it was just a case of like the catrium was coming in too thick and it was stopping things from flowing properly. Tier 5. That's tier 5. I think that's tier 5. Yes. I can't even tell the difference between the tier 5 and the tier... Oh, it's just a guardrail on the side of the tier 4. Alright. There. Well, the nuclear pasta has calmed down tremendously. I straight up have a stack of like precision cubes. Problem is the I have this damn stack. Boy, what are you stopping for? I mean, I know it let me know, but you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Now then, as I was looking at this nuclear power plant, alright, I thought it just does that. And what is it? Enrich. Alright, nuclear pasta has slowed down tremendously. What's going on here? Circuit boards. Why have circuit boards disappeared? Oh, you have that. It's plastic, that's the issue. What the fuck's going on with my plastic? Huh? Okay, what's going on? Why is plastic so low? Alright, let me see what's going on over at, the oil aisles. Plastic is definitely something I should not be struggling with. Alright, which one of these machines is making plastic? Where's the plastic line? Okay, you're good. That's going into here. There's this machine. This machine has stopped. Why? It needs to be overclocked. That's why. Now, some of it's going that way. That's fine, but most of it should be going to here. Overclocking again. tank is all okay. Alright. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Alright, so once he trained off, that should bring lots of plastic over, and that should fix the issue. I forgot how glitchy this is. That didn't even fill it up. I just need power source to correct that, but you know what? Everything's still working, so it's absolutely fine. Let me head back to the oil wells, see if there's power slugs there, and I can just overclock some machines. Actually, you're not really a big source of my power anymore. You should be fully charged, or almost fully charged. You are barely doing Patreon. Longest line I've had. This is a tier 2 miner, right? Yep. Upgrade this to a tier 2 a while ago. Headshots are fatal, bitch.
I know for a fact that it did not deserve that.
Why is there a gap in the line? Alright. That. So we need snow fragment quartz. Reams right there. There's the copper. There's the quartz. Large body of water, but there's no sulfur, no concrete. That's normal. That's normal. Let me see. Just those two, and that's it. Oh no, there's one over there. It's by a body of water, but I don't know what else is there. Alright, let me get the materials needed to make another radio tower. And we're gonna build a power line to the one that's over there somewhere. Where is my heavy machine frames? Computers. And crystal oscillators. What are you missing? You are missing computers. Why are you not getting computers? I have like two things making computers. There's like no excuse for computers not to be coming in. What is your problem? Circuit boards. Right, plastic is an issue. let me go ahead and put the overclockers in, and hopefully that fixes my plastic issue. So I kind of noticed that a lot of the rock formations that shoots out of stuff, why does it look suspiciously like the particle accelerator? Anybody else noticing that? Your silence speaks volume. Alright. Hopefully that sorts out the plastic issue. Why do I have so many plates on me? Oh wait, I get back the materials when I upgrade shit. That's why I have so much of these plates on me. I just upgraded like some old ass line. Need 3 pretty much the cores. And what else do I need for that?
Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory. Note: the storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction between matter belonging to the Pioneer's inventory and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
The window within a window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
It's slow as hell, but I can finally get rid of shit from my inventory. It also kind of adds suitably more inventory slots. Right, I forgot about this. Alright, let's celebrate all that work I just did with a good old-fashioned cracking open a hard drive. Okay, Oh, there we go. It's like, where's my shit? And I remember, oh yeah, the drone's slow as fuck. Unfortunately, I can't exactly overclock the drones. Alright, folks. I'm not gonna lie, this is what I'm gonna say. Thank you, whether you're watching it as a VOD or watching it live. I'm Cliff Biggs, I'm signing out. Please be sure to like and subscribe and ring-a-ling that bell to receive a notification next time I have a stream. Next time I am gonna try to do something with like nuclear power and try to get that running. I even though I know I literally don't need it, there's no reason not to have it. But I'll figure out what the hell to do with that next time. Other than that, subscribe, comment down below, ring that bell, turn on notification to be notified next time I be streaming, because that's how YouTube works. Bye, and